Ah, shit. Here we go again.
What's going on, guys? Jed Romero here with All Wrapped Up Customs 505, and today we're going to be working on a 2009 Chevy Cobalt. I have two codes. I have a P0010 and a P0011 code. Basically what I'm experiencing is some sputtering, loss of fuel mileage. It's not running too bad. It runs okay, but it's not running the way it should. There's a check engine light on. Like I said, it has two codes. If you look up these two codes on the forums, it basically says it's these actuators, the exhaust and the intake actuators that need to be replaced. I'm going to show you basically what goes wrong in them, and then I'm going to go and show you guys how to replace them. Okay, so let's jump to look at the actuators, and let me explain to you what kind of goes wrong in them. So here are the sensors. One is gray, one is black, if you could see. They do come with, new bolts. If you order the GM ones, which I did. This is what the mechanic that I talked to discussed. He said that AutoZone and O'Reilly's and stuff, they'll work, but they go up pretty quickly. And these ones will last you pretty much. I mean, it's 2023. The car's an 09, and these are the first time these are being replaced. So GM originals, I guess I'll go with. They're not that expensive either. But basically what goes wrong is either this part will give out, just going out over time, the sensor part, or there's a bunch of screens and mechanisms inside that basically flow and read the different consistencies, and just they read a different parameters of the engine, making sure that the timing's on point, and eventually they give out. So I'm going to be replacing both of them today. All you need is a extension, a socket, a 10mm socket, and a ratchet. And a torque wrench, because you're gonna need to torque them down to, I believe it's 89 inch-pounds. And let's jump to taking the old ones off. Alrighty, guys. So this is facing the car. Okay, on the left side, or the passenger side. You're gonna go straight past the air box, and you're gonna locate the two sensors. I am going to clean this little area out real quick before I unconnect them, but basically all you gotta do is just, they're very easy to disconnect. You just put your thumb on this and then just pull up. See, I already disconnected that one. Same thing with the back one. So these are the two sensors. I'll show you guys those once I clean the area off. Do not spray any kind of electrical sensor directly. I'm only cleaning what's gross down there so it doesn't fall into the engine, because you will have an opening into the engine, and we don't want debris to fall in there. So I will jump to after I clean and remove the two plugs. Alrighty, guys, so I cleaned the whole area up with some brake cleaner. I am now going to remove the first one. These shouldn't be on very tight. I've seen a lot of these videos done, and they just pretty much just break loose. Yep, see? Okay, and then I can just disconnect my ratchet. And we were doing the gray one, like I said. Oops. So you can just free spin it with your... Now, I would recommend taking the bolt out before you pull the sensor. So that's what I'm going to do. You don't want nothing falling in this hole. You don't need these after. I'll be right back, because you're gonna need some pliers. I forgot. That's another tool you're gonna need. Alrighty, guys, so I got some big pliers, and I just yanked on it, and now it's out. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of this oil, and I'm going to put it on the new sensor, and I will show you guys what that is now, what that looks like now. So what you want to do is you want to get a little oil on your finger. I don't know if you guys can see my finger. And see this O-ring right here? You want to just put a little bit of that oil on that O-ring. just so it gets a little shiny. Okay, now what I would do is I would drop this in, align the bolt up, and then slowly snug up the bolt a little bit, and then push the sensor down. Okay, so we're gonna go to the hole. Okay, we're going to put the sensor in. We are going to try to line it up as much as possible with the hole. We are going to push it down. Okay, see the bolts seated right there. And we are going to get the extension in the socket. We are just going to start screwing that screw in. Started to grab there. Okay, that's a nope. Got to be careful with threading these things in too. Let's see. Yep, okay, that's so the sensor is almost all the way flattened down. Maybe I do just need to tighten it with the ratchet. Okay, so I'm going to torque it down, and I will jump to that last step on this one side. Alrighty guys, so I set my torque wrench to 89 inch-pounds. Okay, so we're good there. Now we'll do the other side. Alrighty, same thing, we're going to now do the black one. So first we are going to pull up on this plug. Sometimes they can be a little stubborn. She's coming, you just gotta mess with it sometimes. If not, you could also just get some pliers and try to do it that way. Just be careful not to break the clip or anything. I don't know, for some reason she's being real stubborn. Just be patient. That's probably the one with the problem. Let me see, I'm gonna try a different pair of pliers and see if I can get it off. Alrighty, it took a little fighting, but I got it off. Now, see the 10mm down there? You're just gonna get that, and you're gonna break that one loose now, which now it's loose. Okay, spin it out. Get the bolt out first, like I showed you on the last one. And then same thing, you're gonna need a pair of pliers. And you're probably gonna have to move it a little bit back and forth. Twist it a little. You just gotta mess with it because that O-ring just has to get dislodged. So I will jump to when I pull this out. It takes a little bit of just doing what I was doing, just moving it back and forth, pulling it up and down with a pair of pliers, and it shall pop out. Alrighty guys, so I'm gonna torque down. I'm gonna torque it down again, 89 foot-pounds. Okay. Alrighty. Put the sensor back on. Okay, and we are done. We'll start her up, reset the codes, and see how she runs. Like, comment, and subscribe. Remember, 100 subscriber gets $100. Also, we will be doing some headlights on my truck, fog lights, possibly an intercooler, radiator, and transmission cooler upgrade. So, a lot to come. See you guys next time. Alrighty guys, this is a long video overdue, but after putting in those parts, we did get a check engine light, but it's for the fuel system, which is going to be in another video on how we solve that problem. But so far it's been running better, it's doing better on gas. No check engine light for that, just the gas light will come on and off, and so like I said, we'll diagnose that in another video. But until next time, keep watching.